Hey, what's up you guys, it's CaboosXBO bringing you another Injustice 2 video, and I am definitely feeling a lot better. Thank you everyone so much for all of your get well soon messages in the comments of my last video. I really appreciate it, guys. Honestly, all those messages really sent a positive vibe my way, so thank you very much for that. But today what we're going to be talking about is some speculation on the release date for Injustice 2, as there are some rumors and news that is coming out as to possibly be some sort of evidence as to when Injustice 2 could actually be coming out next year in 2017. So there's the first thing. Injustice 2 is definitely coming out sometime next year. That's what we know for sure. Everything that's being said at E3 and from what we saw from the announcement trailer and all the trailers that we've seen for Injustice 2 is that the game is coming out in 2017. Now, when exactly is it coming out in 2017? That is the real interesting question that a lot of people are asking. Now, to get to the bottom of this, I went all the way back to the original announcement of Injustice Gods Among Us. I did this because I wanted to see if that game was also announced with just no specific release date for the game. And lo and behold, when I went to the release, or when I went to the announcement trailer for Injustice Gods Among Us, all we knew about that game back then when it was officially announced was that it was going to be coming out sometime in 2013. Now, going through some of NetherRealm's recent releases, Mortal Kombat XL, Injustice Gods Among Us, and Mortal Kombat X, they've all released within that March to April time frame. So they like to release their games within that time frame. So it's expected that Injustice 2 is probably going to end up coming out around that time. Well, going back to the original website that leaked Injustice 2 and leaked that it was happening and it was to be revealed before E3, they said that Injustice 2 would have a May 2017 release date. So it's within the time frame that we're expecting, but just a month ahead of when they usually release stuff. Now that makes sense for one specific reason, and I'll tell you why. Ed Boon just recently tweeted, and it was a very big hint or a very big nod to what could possibly be happening this year at EVO. So, what he was talking about in this tweet, and he was capitalizing the letters to get everyone to understand exactly what's happening here. He says, even with the recent announcement of Injustice 2, we've got some cool Mortal Kombat X news coming, and he capitalized the letters in the tweet to spell out the word EVO. Now, for those of you who don't know what EVO is an event where the fighting game community basically it's come together, watch some tournaments and everything like that, and it's basically a place where the whole fighting game community gets to come together and where announcements for games like Mortal Kombat or Injustice would usually happen. So this is what he tweeted. He basically goes, even with the recent announcement of Injustice 2, we've got some cool Mortal Kombat X news coming. Now he capitalizes the letters E, V, and O, obviously letting people know that EVO would be when this Mortal Kombat X news is going to be dropping. So rather than some stuff for Injustice 2, it seems like we're going to have to expect some Mortal Kombat X news to be dropping at EVO. Maybe some Injustice 2 stuff is going to be announced as well. We might get another character reveal or something like that. That's usually how it goes. That's usually what happens. You know, there was a San Diego Comic-Con trailer for Injustice, and there was some stuff that happened at EVO, so I'm expecting that's what could happen here. At least I hope so. I want to see some new characters be revealed slowly. But yeah, so people are expecting that there's going to be some Mortal Kombat X news at EVO, and everyone is speculating that it's going to be a brand new combat pack. So Mortal Kombat has come out with 2 DLCs so far, with 4 characters in those DLCs, and they're expecting that this is going to be the 3rd one containing 4 more DLC characters. Now here's the thing, a lot of people have been begging for these characters that are enemies you can face in the story mode but don't end up in the main roster to end up in the main roster. So characters like Baraka and Rain are people you can face in the story mode, and they have their moveset and everything like that, but you can't actually play as them in the game. So what I'm guessing is they're probably going to take those characters, port them over, create variations for them, and put them in a combat pack as one last piece of fan service and DLC for the fans to put Mortal Kombat X to rest and let it be this clean, concealed game with DLC and everything that everyone wanted for it. That's what I'm expecting is going to happen. That way, at the same time, they're not putting an excessive amount of work into it to the point where Injustice 2 might not even come out until like August, September, October time. So it'd probably be a little bit of work though, meaning that Injustice 2 might not come out until May or June time which is a month or two after their usual schedule release dates for their fighting games. It just makes sense from what I can tell here, but we don't know for sure. We won't know for sure until EVO. Hell, EVO could come around and the Mortal Kombat X news could be a brand new skin pack. You know, it could literally be nothing, but it seems the way he's hyping it up that it's going to be a lot more than something just dumb and something that isn't going to excite the Mortal Kombat fans. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But with all that said, my speculation and my best guess is that Mortal Kombat X is probably, Injustice 2 is probably going to be coming out late May or early June. If it's early June, that way they can at least still fit it in for E3. You know, it could be like within the first 2 weeks of June. That way they can get in there for E3 and get that last bit of promotion for the game. Or if it's late May, then, you know, they get the game out and you can still have it at places like PAX East, which of course I will be at next year. So hopefully me, J-Roar, and Uncaged, we can meet up again. We can play the game together. That would be an awesome moment. But we're just going to have to wait and see. Who knows what the release date for Injustice 2 is. But this is all my speculation leading towards it and what the hell is going on and breaking it down for you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. When do you think Injustice 2 is going to be releasing? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I'm CaboosXBL. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment if you have an opinion. And subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.